Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. We would like to thank our Patreon supporters. With their help, we are able to produce this podcast. If you want to join them, follow the link in the description to this episode and subscribe to our Patreon. Or leave us a one-time tip via PayPal. The link is also in the description. Thank you. My name is Artem, and here is the news. 620 days less the Russian invasion of Ukraine. President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky commented on the Russian attack against the warriors of the 128th Separate Mountain Assault Brigade in the frontline village in Zaporizhia Oblast in Ukraine's south. Reportedly, they were gathered there for an award ceremony, but were attacked with missile, which killed at least 20 of them. The head of state expressed his condolences to all the families and loved ones of the fallen soldiers. Quote, "It is a tragedy that could have been avoided," he said. Zelensky informed that the investigation into the situation is ongoing and the main thing now is to establish the complete truth about what happened and prevent such incidents from happening again. The president also spoke about the need to change to avoid negligence that can occur from the Soviet legacy and the terrible bureaucracy that prevents Ukraine and its defense forces from realizing their potential correctly and effectively. In an interview with NBC News, Volodymyr Zelensky invited former US President Donald Trump, who promised he would end the war between Russia and Ukraine in one day if he was re-elected as US President, to come to Kyiv, reports European Pravda. Quote, "So I invite President Trump. If he can come here, I will need 24 minutes. Yes, 24 minutes, not more. 24 minutes to explain to President Trump that he can't manage this war. He can't bring peace because of Russian President Vladimir Putin," said the head of state. Zelensky added that there is one if to this, if Trump is not trying to give away Ukraine's territory. Volodymyr Zelensky said that Ukraine is considering changing its military strategy and repeated once again that the war has not reached a stalemate. Quote, "Our military is coming up with different plans, with different operations in order to move forward faster and to strike the Russian Federation unexpectedly," stressed the president. Zelensky admitted that Ukraine's progress in the war is slow and there is fatigue due to the prolonged conflict. But he insists that Ukrainian soldiers are, quote, "still more motivated than any Russians who came to Ukraine to kill us," unquote. He warned Western countries that a dangerous alternative to the continuation of Ukraine's support could be a Russian attack on one of the NATO countries. Quote, "If Russia will kill all of us, they will attack NATO countries and you will send your sons and daughters, and it will be, I'm sorry, but the price will be higher," unquote. We would really appreciate if you could recommend us to your friends and family as well as share information on social media. This really helps more people to find out about the highlights from Ukraine and truth about Russia's invasion. Russia attacked the southern city of Odessa on the Black Sea coast, reports Suspilne. As a result, the building of the local art museum was damaged. According to the local mayor, the missile almost destroyed well-known art that is kept there. He added that the roof of the residential building and water supply system were also damaged, but will be restored as winter is coming soon. Odessa is often targeted by Russian attacks as this large city with almost 1 million residents is close to Crimea from where Russia launches missiles and drones. Due to a short distance, it is harder for air defense to intercept enemy projectiles. Ukrainian Yuriy Hlodan was killed in action on the front line, reports Espresso. Last April, Russian missile killed his wife Valeria, their 3-month-old daughter Kira, and Valeria's mother Lyudmila. Yuriy survived only because he went out to the store. After that, he joined the military and fought Russian invaders. Before the war, Yuriy worked in a local bakery. Thank you for listening to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast. We're a commercial initiative of just 2 people and we need your help to grow. Share information about the podcast, rate us in the app, subscribe to our Patreon. With your support, we are getting better. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.